What's up, YouTube? Been a super long time since I posted any videos about the Ford. This is going to be a video for, I guess, based mainly for the audio people. So, as y'all know, the truck, I probably showed one or two videos of the truck, with the stereo that it has in it, which is 415s or in the bed. But I'm actually in the process of doing a battery delete, as they call it, putting some lithium cells in the bed. But I'll give you a little update of that progress, what I'm doing, how far along I am, and how much I got left, which is a lot. But and how I plan to do it. And hopefully it works, because I don't want to cut too many holes in this freaking truck. I've already cut enough. So let me flip the camera around. It is an absolute mess. Excuse all this, but that is the YinLong, I think they call them, lithium cells. Don't be mad if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's around 80 amp hour, because I think one single bank of like 6 is around 40, 35 or 40, but depending on what size cells. But I think this is around 80 amp hours. I think that's equivalent to, I don't know, like 10, 12 AGM batteries, which that would be crazy heavy. It'd take up the rest of my bed. So no thank you. I've been saving, putting money off, finally got them. It's just a box, I built with some, to hold them with some 2x6s. And then because these brackets and these nuts stick up so high, I actually use like a 1-inch, not hole saw, but a 1-inch little burr bit, whatever you want to call it, in basically to where it would sit flush on the actual aluminum plates. I felt like that would be sturdier instead of it sitting just dead on top of these. But no, I mean, it's so thick in the bottom, there's no worry of them going through and touching anything. I've already double checked that. But I've already started my runs of wires. This is a 2 gauge. This is 3 of some 0. It's full tilt audio. It's tinned copper. I feel like I don't want to say they're shiesty, but I mean, it's pretty thick copper. It's definitely better than some of your other 0 gauge wires you'll find. It's off brand, but like I say, this is tinned. So it was on sale. It was a 50-foot roll for, I want to say, $159. I doubt that still goes. I just saw EXO pop up talking about it one day, get it while it's still on sale, so I did. So I mean, it's very flexible. It's, like I say, it's pretty thick for as far as many strands, So I'm definitely not gonna knock it. I think Sky High Sky High is actually a little bit thicker as far as copper to insulation, but it's for the price, especially being tinned, so it's not going to corrode like some copper will try to do. It's good stuff for the price for sure. I think a regular price like $190, but I've also dielectric greased all the connectors before I shoved the wire in, so that should be good for a while. Like I say, this is 2 gauge. This came from let's see, it came from GP Car Audio. I will say I'm a little disappointed with this being 2 gauge, because that really looks like a good 0 gauge wire would. So for the dollar amount, I don't want to be mad at it, but if you look for true 2 gauge, 2-aught, stay away from this, because this definitely ain't true 2-aught. It should literally be where you see the extra white insulation, that should be all copper. Excuse my dirty thumbnail. But so it's a little shicey for 2 gauge, but it's bigger than the 0 gauge, so I'm not going to be super mad about it. Like I say, for the price, it's not horrible. I did get their fuses, because this is the same GP brand, because it is a better coated fuse. It uses a ceramic insulator instead of plastic like a lot, so fuses do get warm sometimes. This will hold the heat better, so I will say hell yes to these fuses. They are absolutely great. This is just some acrylic I got off of Amazon. It was like $30 for a small sheet. It was just big enough for me to basically pop, drill some bolts through their countersunk through the back to where they're not touching the box or anything, but to hold all my fuses. I'm getting ready to run the rest of the wires. It's going to go through this hole. Hopefully I can get even my grounds, because I don't want to drill another dang hole. It bothers me drilling holes in my truck, but so I'm going to run the grounds across the top, and then hopefully all of it will go through this hole here. The front of the truck, I just got done removing the battery. There's going to be a power distribution block right here, which will feed the truck. I'll have my cooling fans so everything that needs to be live for the truck to run will be banked off of here. So I only got to run one wire to that, which how I'm going to do it. I'm not super scared about doing it this way. I'm actually going to run the 2 gauge, straight from the fuse to my alternator. And then if you know GM, how they work, you got your distribution block right here. So all your power comes in. One goes to the alternator. The other one actually used to go to your power box here. So this was the main feed for the truck to begin with. So that's how I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to run the 2 gauge in to the alternator, and then I'm going to redo this thing. I'm actually going to use a different wire. I'm going to use a 2 gauge wire to come off of here down to this, which will feed the starter, and also tee across over here, which this is the wire that goes to that already. It's a big 4 gauge wire. So it'll feed that, which will feed this, which will feed my power distribution, which will go to here, my fans. And I mean, that'll be plenty, because if I ever see a voltage problem, I'll just run another strand of 2 gauge wire or 0 gauge, whatever, but I don't think I'm gonna see a voltage problem. So that's how I'm going to do it. The truck has been doing good though. If any of the people following it for the actual LS part of the build, it's been doing great. I mean, I can't gripe. The 6-speed's been kicking absolute ass. It's still making great power. I am about to pull it out here pretty soon, recam it, because I got a little bit of a lifter tap. So I'm about to. I never put new lifters in from day one. From the very first time I built this 5.3 to now 6.0, it's still the same lifters. So I got new lifters for it. I've got a good cam. It came off Richard Holdner's website, which is a cam and valve string package, because he's super. He keeps talking about don't go over 600 lift. That's when you start running to the problem people hear about breaking the top of the valves off. So it's like a 585 lift. It's got like 232 duration on exhaust, like 218 intake. It should run pretty freaking good. But that's going to be the next project after I finish the battery delete, because I mean it's a cold start tap and it goes away. So I'm not scared of it, but I am going to fix it. So that's going to be the next step after this whole battery swap thing goes on. But y'all keep updated, because when I get this done, I'm going to put the big amp in there and put this thing on the meter and see what she does. So please like, subscribe, follow, whatever. But keep, if you're into the audio stuff, just stick with it, because after this is all done, I've got a 4,500 watt. I think it actually dynoed like almost 6,000 or almost 7,000 watts. It's way underrated. It's I'm trying to think of the name of the audio. It's when I do the update, you'll see. But I am going to dyno with a good battery, with the battery bank, see my voltage drop and all that. So it should be exciting. I really can't wait to see what these 15s can really do. So please hit the like, talk to your buddies about it, and get ready for the next video. Thank you.